This is the story of ex-Chicago gang leader David Barksdale, also known as King Dave. He was an American gangster and activist from Chicago, Illinois. Barksdale was the founder of the Black Disciples. He and Larry Hoover, leader of the Gangster Disciples, decided to merge and create the Black Gangster Disciple Nation. He was seen as a hero in the black community because he operated a free breakfast program in the Inglewood neighborhood to poor children. And he and the disciples marched with Dr. Martin Luther King in Marquette Park. He was a close friend of Fred Hampton. Barksdale died on September 2nd, 1974, due to kidney failure at the age of 27. Born David Barksdale in Salis, Mississippi to parents Virginia and Charlie Barksdale, he was the 10th of 13 children. His family moved to Chicago in 1957. Within 3 years of arriving, Barksdale had become a notorious gang leader. By 1966, Barksdale gang absorbed several others and became known as the Black Disciple Nation. Tensions grew between the Black Disciples and other gangs such as the Blackstone Rangers. In the late 1960s, King David had become known, started to lead the Black Disciples into activism, serving breakfast to school children and marching with Dr. Martin Luther King in Marquette Park during the Chicago Freedom Movement. He was a close friend of Fred Hampton and the Chicago Black Panther Party. On September 7, 1974, Barksdale died from kidney failure as a result of a June 1970 attack in which there was an attempt on his life by members of the Black Peastone Rangers armed with M14 rifles outside of a bar where Barksdale was frequently with Larry Hoover on 848 West 69th Street. The assassination attempt ended a truce that was in place at the time. He was buried at the Restvale Cemetery in Alsip, Illinois. He was survived by his 3 children, David, Melinda, and Ronnie Barksdale, one of whom was gunned down by the Gangster Disciple Street Gang in 1996, and his wife, Yvonne Barksdale, nee Yarbert, until she was murdered 3 years later in 1977. Barksdale is still revered by the Black Disciples. Every year there's a birthday celebration in his honor. In 2008, there was a parade that was sponsored and supported by the Black Disciples organization, and in a controversial move, registered by the Chicago City Council for the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. The parade was criticized by the Fraternal Order of Police, and officers administering the event were forewarned about potential gang violence.